The dormers were an original feature in the building, which I understand were removed in the late 70s, early 80s when the building was re-roofed. They removed a lot of the features of the building, from the decorative lacework to the actual dormers themselves. So all we actually had in terms of records of the dormers were some very loose sketch details from over 100 years ago, and some photographic evidence as well. The dormers being a key feature of the building, there are 24 of them that sit proudly on top of the building, if you like, almost defining the roof structure.
Part of our scope was to research these dormers and then also reproduce the dormers back to their former glory, and then also look at new techniques of how we could reproduce the dormers in the building without actually building it how they did in the old days, because of obviously the costs and the time to be able to do that.
The original would have been made out of cast iron, leadwork and timber. The thought of installing the new dormers built out of traditional material would have probably put more stress and strain on the building.
So there was a lot of time spent researching around the world with different products of how to do it.
We had to look at alternative materials. We researched a lightweight alternative in GRP, glass reinforced plastic, which is commonly used to make boat bodies, plane wings, car bodies, so it's a real robust material. So in conjunction with the heritage architects, we developed the drawings and details and designs in order to give us the best finish and replicate the dormers to their best potential.
It ended up being that we went to the UK and looked at different systems of what they'd used over in those areas there as well. And then from that, we found that basically they had the greatest experience in being able to reproduce these dormers.
The dormers, to my knowledge, have not been manufactured in GRP before to this particular detail. They were very detailed in terms of the cornicing, the moulding, the flutes, and on top of the actual dormer also was a finial, a rather ornate finial detail. To find the right subcontractor is absolutely paramount. It's not a standard build, and you need people of not only trade integrity, people that can actually fulfil their job to the best of their ability. It's to have the right attitude and the right outlook on understanding that this is a building of significance for our state, for our city, and to actually breathe and put integrity back into that particular structure from whatever discipline you're working from, just to be able to put integrity back into the building and do it with some care and love, and breathe some life back into the place and understand it's going to be there for another 100 years, and their children, their children's children are going to be looking at this building and knowing that their forefathers have had a part in reconstructing and redeveloping the building itself.
Looking at the photos from 100 years ago to now, seeing what we've managed to put up there again is truly a great experience to live through, and to also, for everyone that comes past, we find that everyone's always making comments on the roof and how grand the building now looks.